an honourable mention to my local state MP, Barrow. We're in the electorate of Barrow River, and it's Craig Crawford. He's actually a Labor guy. I looked up his CV, and he's come from relatively humble beginnings. It's like old style Labor, used to do sort of, you know, blue collar jobs and stuff like that. So I guess he's not as up himself as a lot of these MPs we have these days. But I sent the message into him about lack of pedestrian access, say in Kawara and also Smithfield, and his the electoral office actually got back to me. I emailed them, and they got back to me within a day with a comprehensive email, a whole lot of information about where there are subways there. I haven't been able to find them, but there is one in Kawara Beach. It's apparently 100 metres south of the bus stop. And I think one of the people that watches my channel has actually mentioned that to me, so I'm grateful for them for that. But I still have no idea where exactly it is, because you can't find it on Google Maps, which is pretty bad. So, and the other one, there's another one at James Cook University. Again, I have no idea where it is though, because when I collected my bike, I would have used that if I knew where it was. But be buggered if I know where it is. I think it's a combination of two things. There's no information on Google Maps, and secondly, the signage is lousy. There is none. There's no signs to indicate where it is. There's no. You go and check out the council. You can't find any information on it there. People. Look, I can't be the only person who doesn't know about these things. I mean, I've got crappy eyesight, so it's harder for me to find them, but seriously, it's strange. Anyway, so I'm very grateful to the electoral office for that, and I've actually complimented the electoral office assistant who actually contacted me. There's several paragraphs, quite a bit of information there, and they actually wanted to know where I think we should have pedestrian access in Smithfield. Well, the obvious place is across from Woolworths to Bunnings. I mean, you can't tell me there wouldn't be a lot of shoppers who go to Bunnings as well as the other shops in the Smithfield shopping centre. So I sent him an email back today, and he's actually replied. I haven't had a chance to read it, but he's pretty conscientious, you know. And you know, whereas you contact like Warren Ann, she won't even bother replying, won't even acknowledge your email. And the same for the local councillor here, nothing. I mean, seriously. It sort of makes you despair of democracy, but this actually makes me think, well, you know, at least some people are actually doing their jobs, but unfortunately it's not consistent. So, you know, he's got some brownie points with me, even though he's a Labor guy and probably believes in all that woke crap. Well, maybe he doesn't, but he has to seem as if he agrees with all the baggage that comes with being the Labor Party these days. But he at least is performing basic duties on the ground, and I got to give him kudos for that. You know, credit where credit's due, as they say. I'm in a bit of a spending binge today. Today and yesterday, I bought those plants yesterday, and today I've bought get this 10-25 kilo packs of cow manure. I mean, my soil here really does need that help. It's very clay based. And all these areas that could do with a good topping of cow manure, and I want to create a whole lot of areas along the fence line too. So yes, I'll definitely use it. I'm also getting another cubic metre of the vegetable grade soil, which is the good stuff, and a quarter of a square metre of potting mix. That's only about $30, so that's very good by quantity, because even the Osmocote, this is potting mix that they make themselves at Northside Raw Materials. So I was on the phone to them, mate, putting through the order. It's a shame they don't have a proper website. They've got a website, but it's just there's no functionality with it. It doesn't show you their product range. It could be so much better, and it would save them so much time on the phone if people could just go through it and put an order in online and arrange a delivery online without having to do a phone call. You know, to me, it's much better productivity. So I think they're crazy. They should bite the bullet and spend some money, get the website up to scratch, and it will save them money in the long term. That's my opinion anyway. So the bright spot for me with the plants here anyway is the the tomato plants, they're finally getting, see, you can see there they've got flowers, and flowers turn into fruit, and all three of these ones are doing well. Look, I mean, the spinach it looks healthy. It's just that it's not really big, and I think I might even get some green peppers happening. But again, I think I've just basically started too late with the seeding process and propagating and what have you. But overall, you know, the garden's not too bad. It could be worse. The frustration for me is I just don't have. I run out of potting mix. I'm getting a quarter of a cubic metre today. I'm getting a crap load more of soil, so you can probably more than double this, what's here, and I'm getting the plants delivered sometime later in the week. So getting the soil today means I can actually put a whole lot of soil. My only concern is that it's a 5 metre square area in the front here. I measured it just earlier, and the grass, I mean, I'm happy to build it up and put it, you know, raise it in effect, and put in the good stuff, but I've got to get rid of the grass. Marcus was going to check that out for me, but I haven't seen Marcus. He's gone bush on me, and he's got to get this downpipe fixed, which was mangled when the that's all I've got left of the downpipe there. So he's got it. He's supposed to be repairing it, but I haven't seen him. He's supposed to come back on Saturday. So yes, just one of those things. Hopefully I'll see him in the near future. I sent him an email today, so I might hear back from him fairly soon. No deliveries for me today by the looks of things. I'll check the mail. But yeah, so basically I've been in a bit of a spending spree, and it's good to get things moving. Someone's checking my water. Okay. What that's about. More bills, no doubt. Probably water usage, and I can expect another bill from the council soon, probably. That would make perfect sense. Anyway, I've been sitting on my ass not getting stuff done. I've bit the bullet, and I'm going to have plenty of material, especially the potting mix. I've just got to get a lot of pots, and that's another thing I probably should order, is do the Kmart order, and I'll get myself some more of those ceramic pots. Those ones down there, they're only $10 each, and they're quite reasonable size, and they'll deliver it to my door, which is good. So they're quite attractive, quite practical, decent size. So yeah, I'll get, I don't know how many I'm going to get. Might get half a dozen or so, because I've got plenty of potting mix to put in there. I won't have any problem with the potting mix. I don't know what the quality's going to be like, but I thought, well, it's only $32, give it a try. So we'll see how we go. So later this afternoon, there'll be a crap load of material out the front. I hope it doesn't have to be dumped on the driveway like last time. But at least this time I've got my 4-wheel cart to redistribute stuff, and so it won't be it's not quite as much material. Last time it was 4 cubic metres worth of stuff, so there's a lot of stuff. This time it's only 1.25 cubic metres of material, so it's a lot less. The manure comes in 25 kilo bags, so or 25 litre bags I should say. So that's only $6.10 each for the cow manure. That's amazing. Anyway, so that's my update, and fingers crossed. The main problem is that the truck, hopefully, will be able to get in the front. That was the issue last time. Worst case scenario, might just have to dump it all there, and we'll just see how it goes. I don't care if the grass dies. I want to get rid of the grass, but I really probably should put some cardboard down. And then do it underneath. I don't know, but I've got to get borders, but it costs a lot of money to buy the sleepers, so I'm not going to get them delivered. $169 just to get them delivered, apparently. So that's not really viable. It's only $35 to get this stuff delivered today, so it's very good value in my opinion. Change it. It's around midday on Tuesday, and look at this. A lot of people waste their money on wine, women and song. Not me. Well, a little bit of wine maybe, but no, my priorities are dirt, potting mix and organic cow manure. I mean, is there such a thing as inorganic cow manure? Last time I looked, cows are pretty organic. Anyway, that's a square cubic metre of soil of their best quality garden, the vegetable soil. Apparently, it's going like hotcakes. It's very popular, and that's their potting mix, and that's mulch that they delivered previously. So I've got a fair bit of work to do. This is my main interest of the house. So I'll have to start shoveling this so I can get easy access into the place. But it's good to get more soil and stuff, and I'm looking forward to improving the soil quality with the cow manure. That should go down well. So it's a lovely, lovely day, and probably a little too warm to do a bit of gardening. Good day would be a more cloudier day when it's going to be cooler during the week, but I'll still have to just move some of this, and I'll finally get to use my gardening cart. Oh, well, it's Wednesday afternoon, and about an hour or so ago I got delivery of the trees. These two are the citrus trees, lime and lemon, and they're only in very small containers, and they're the most expensive. They're the $32 ones. And there's another one there. Can't exactly remember which one that is. I'm very impressed with the oh shit, one's fallen over. Good thing I came out. It is quite windy, so that's not good, because I want to actually this is the one I want to plant, so I better put in a more protected area, I guess. Maybe around the corner here might be better. Just put it there. Yeah, that's surprising, but it is quite windy, as you can see. So this is the berry tree that I want to put in the centre of the front yard here. I'm going to build up a mound of earth. I've got plenty of it over there, and I'm going to plant this berry tree just in the corner here. I'm going to put cardboard underneath it to prevent the grass from growing. I'll do the border later. I'll work that out. Maybe I'll get Marcus to bring in some rocks and form a border that way, because he said he could do that down the back of the place, so there's no reason why he couldn't do it in the front yard. Rather than using sleepers, it might actually be cheaper, and it certainly means that if you're using treated sleepers, and you can get some arsenic leakage or whatever. Apparently it's quite safe and it shouldn't be an issue, but it does have that advantage as well if you're using rocks rather than sleepers. So of course the other thing is they're there forever. They're not going to degrade with weather or whatever, so that's the other beauty of them. So that's what I've got there, and the ones I really like are the oh my god, that's fallen over too. Gee, we've had some wind. Yeah, so I've had two trees that have fallen over. That's great. It's only been out for about an hour. That's an inauspicious start. So they look really attractive. These are the tree ferns. I've got two of them, and I've got a palm there as well. I might put this more in the shade. I think if you don't have them in the shade, they'll go a yellow colour. Now I want to actually put these tree ferns just over there, providing a little cover from the neighbour's car park. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I better move this one as well and protect it a bit more. Put them right over near the fence line. I think would be the shot. There's a butterfly on this plant. It just absolutely adores it. It just was flying all around the vicinity, and it actually looks very similar to the colour of the actual plant. So it's very well camouflaged. It looks like a leaf. And if I shake the plant, there you go. There it is. Can you see it? It should come back in frame. It likes being on the plant because it looks like a lighter shade of leaf, but it's actually a butterfly. I don't know if it's gone back in frame. It was flying all around the plant as it's back again now. You can see it now. So Yeah, that's amazing. So I didn't just get the berry tree, I got a companion with it by the looks of things. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.